All right, we're back now. Yes, yes, back. Welcome back, everyone. Abzû, wild times. Twixor, thank you for your second sub of the day. Holy shit, you get extra cheers for you. Blind or no? Yup. Old Snake, never played this before. Welcome, by the way. Cracked a beer that is. It could be colder. I put a bunch of warm beer in the fridge before the stream, and then during the break, I spun it in some ice water, but, you know, as close as I could get. So we're about to go through into a new area. I don't know what to call any of these areas. Underwater temples, bits of Atlantis. But we rode 3 types of sharks. I think 3 different types. Thresher shark. What was the one? What was that shark? What was that one? What's that called? Put the mug in the freezer, it helps. I often do. I did not today. Mug came out of the dishwasher. Yeah. See how his fins lit up there? That was that third boost. Prestige was trying to describe sort of the timing. Say, don't spam the button, but you can go, you make a stroke, and you can actually do 2 more, and they won't be strokes. You'll flap your fins a little harder. Stroke, fins, and then maybe you get another boost. Now, if we could hit the surface while our fins are lit, I think that's when we'll really go jumping up. But it seems to be the timing and distance is tricky. If you're not trying to hit a particular point at a certain speed, it's a lot easier. 1, 2, shit. Kind of hit a rock. Hey, Ford. Love breaking the surface in speed mode. Yeah, I'm just figuring this out. Just trying to. 1, 2, hit the rocks again. Damn. Hard to know where to start. I'm gonna start over the. Ignore me. Don't mind me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Flip at the top too. All right. All right. I can't even do a good breach yet. Maybe it doesn't want me to. Okay. Relax. I'm trying to relax. Try not to tell me where to swim. Yeah, maybe we can't go out through that opening at all. No backseat swimming. Silky shark. What's a silky shark like? Does it feel all silky? He doesn't want to go where I want to go. I don't know how far down we want to be. If we're going to try and breach with the shark, I don't think he wants to go. He won't go anywhere near the surface. See if I can even pop my head out. Yes, looks like I'll be able to. All right, now 1, 2, 3. He did that little half roll on his own. He, she, it. I don't know who we are or what we are. Sort of did a roll. I was a little late. Okay. I'm gonna grab hold of you. Who are you? Sunfish. Didn't realize they were that big. Do a barrel roll. Pyramids remind you of evil Betty's alien bosses. Arr? Scalloped hammerheads have been unleashed on the world. They all go. Scalloped hammerheads, come back. There we go. It doesn't want to go up either. Zebra sharks. Huh. Sure I've ever seen those before. They're not as striped as I would have imagined from the name. Or spotted. Eagle rays. Happy looking things. Rays always look so happy. No, seaweed, get out of the way. I want to look at the happy ray. I haven't played Flower or Journey either. Like, left all these ROVs down here. you see a crab skitter away into that broken pot? Or it's an octopus, even better. You see that right there? And a blue lobster. There are sharks around. I'm not sure any of the sharks in this game are gonna eat us, though. Who knows? Go find that meditation rock I saw a few minutes ago. There it is. About this well. Got ourselves a shell. Flower similar to this. Kind of remember when Flower came out. You're a flower in the sky, not a humanoid thing in the water. Juvenile golden trevally. They did a great job with the fish. I'm betting I'm not the only one who remembers the Windows 95 aquarium screensaver, which at the time was, whew, the thing looked beautiful. And there were some third-party ones that copied it. I don't know. Wasn't it Windows 95 that had the aquarium screensaver? And then it was gone. Subsequent versions, but third-party ones copied it. Kim remembers it. Hello, cat. Female, California. What did it say? I didn't look fast enough. Garibaldi, the orange one. Sometimes it's hard to tell which fish is being followed. There's so many on screen. Zebra sharks. Sunfish. Silky shark. I did think at first that it said silly shark. Never heard of a silky shark before. Cow nose ray. Cow nose, huh? What's that? A black sea bass. Yeah. Well, that makes me a little hungrier. Now, what is that? There's an alcove back behind that. Let's find that. It's pillars. And there's a little alcove on that shelf. I can find that here somewhere. This game is making you hungry? Yes, all these beautiful, tasty fish. Oh, hold on. What do we have here? Manatees! What's the orange? I don't remember. Manatees have orange patches like that. Hey, manatee, do a barrel roll! Okay, there was a shelf, and then there was an alcove on the shelf. I can locate that. It's harder to control animals than it is to just control yourself. It might sound obvious, but you can hold on to them, you can make them speed up, you can direct their swimming, but you don't have complete control. What is this? It's gonna pull the chain. Maybe. Spool out more chain. Okay. There's probably one on the other side, although the other side looks like it's behind a sort of a door. To use one of our ROVs to open. Have we already been down here to the floor? All these chains and all these pillars, I have a feeling something spectacular will happen here eventually. Snake, you're the second person to say something like that today. That this game has actually worked to help with a fear of water or being in water. A lot of people are not comfortable with the ocean. Say this game was basically the first time you weren't afraid of being in water. That's wonderful and wild. Good job on the music. Cthulhu's and stuff. Gotta watch out for all those Cthulhus swimming in the ocean. Lionfish! Yeah! Those are so pretty. I can never think of a lionfish without thinking of the scene in The Naked Gun. The pen and the lionfish. Oh, Prestige, the music in games. So music in games or any type of entertainment aren't as much appreciated as they need to be. That is often true because it makes the experience. Woo! What's up? Pokemon Ocean Simulator 2017. Engage! Yeah, Prestige, I think about some of the films, and it certainly applies to games, but some of the films that have been most formative in my life, and try to imagine them without the music. Superman without John Williams, or Star Wars without John Williams. So many things that only really come together in the presence of that music. Doesn't get nearly enough credit. Prestige, 6 seasons into Game of Thrones, and only now do they release a video talking about the score, a 7-minute video. Are you sure that's the first thing they've ever done to talk about their music? Which is exceptional. Just rewatched season 6 to get ready for the new season. Smaller jellyfish. All of a sudden the camera has half locked. I can't turn the camera anymore. I can't pan the camera up, down, left, right all of a sudden. I can still swim. Now the camera unlocked again. Huh. Seems very chill. Does anything actually happen? It's mostly just chill, but we can... Yeah, we open some doors and unleash more fish, and we can grab hold of and ride along with bigger fish. And even sharks and whales and turtles. And we're moving from area to area. We keep discovering more of these ROVs, and then we have to use these ROVs to open up new areas. So we get to an area, Woo or anyone else just getting here, we get to an area like this, and it seems kind of murky and dark. But that tower, that pedestal, when we go through that portal, we keep going back to, it's sort of like a hub area we'll go to. And then we'll be coming back. It doesn't make sense, okay? I don't know what's going on, but we're traveling to and from this hub area and to and from these other areas of the sea, discovering creatures, swimming along with them. You don't want to go? You don't want to go? Okay. So this was the first area. I don't know, can we go back to them? Let's try going back. I want to see if we can go back to an area we've been to before. This first area had this one single coral spire. Second area had 2, and this new area appears to have 3. Isn't this for VR? Seems like it would be quite fitting for VR, Goodwin. I don't know though. Okay, doesn't look like we can go back to previous areas. There also seems to be a single collectible. These mollusks, crustaceans, what are they? They're not just shrimp. Someone's got to know their proper name, but we've collected a number of these and missed at least one. And as we collect them, they appear here. They also appear on certain, I don't know if it's the ruins of Atlantis, but there's this underwater architecture. And at some point we see a bunch of places where they appear. A nautilus, thank you, a nautilus. Thank you. Knew it wasn't too far from the tip of my tongue. Came up earlier. I don't know, why did Florida come up earlier? Florida came up earlier, and my grandmother, who used to live in Florida, but also had a place in Long Island. The place where she lived in Long Island was a building called the Nautilus. I have, not to mention 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I have a bit of a history with it. I'm embarrassed I couldn't think of that. Thank you, Goodwin. Awesome. Diver when you were younger? When was the last time you went diving? Been a long time ago, or still occasionally? But just don't ask me to explain what's happening here when the water rises up from the seafloor. We're now back in that same area we were when we swam through the portal. But as with the areas before it, it's almost, we're underwater, but it's as if another surface has risen up. Okay, Prestige. So we can kind of swim down towards what now looks like the surface of the water, but obviously we're still underwater. We can't really breach the surface beneath us. Each area seems to have at least some new fish and other creatures. Another zebra shark. No, that's different. What do we have here? I recognize it, but I need a name check. A whale shark. Here, Woo, if you're still there, I got something for you. I want to get away from the seaweed long enough that you'll be able to see it. Come on, come towards the camera. Do a barrel roll. Waterception. So each area seems to have at least one meditation rock and maybe some nautilus shells to find, some new fish to discover. Some doors to open. All right, let's go through the door. So here's the wall of Nautilus shells. You can see we've missed 1, 2, and then presuming that this one is the one we just found, we've missed 2 so far. One of which I saw, as it went right by me at high speed. Thank God there's no coming up for air mechanic in this game. Can you imagine if they did the same game but had a breath meter that you somehow had to deal with? That'd spoil the whole thing. Ah, what do we have here? People holding jugs on their shoulders. 2 suns above them. One is emptying the jug to the waters below. And yet there are fish swimming straight up past the person emptying the water. Here they are filling the jugs. Filling the jugs and carrying the water under the sun. And why do they... Oh God. Whatever that is appears to be surrounded by stars beneath the water. Hey Rex. Not a swimmer? Think you'll ever? I was, like Kib said, never too late to learn. Do you think you'll ever pursue that? Wow. I did not hear about that good one. Not especially. Or if I did, it didn't quite register. Great whites are being targeted by orcas on the South African coast. Is that unusual? Now that doesn't just look like a... That looks like us. Helmet and everything. Triforce and everything. The symbol on the chest instead of the back. just opened. That's the one that opened. Yeah, Goodwin says, ironically, most people can't swim because they don't relax in water. Which is even more impactful when you think about how we are water. We are mostly water. For all that we're made of, we are mostly water. When we meditate on these rocks, we get to spectate the fish that are around. We can switch between them. Commander Tomalek, strictly speaking, we're mostly empty space. Alright. Well, besides empty space, we're mostly water. Green moray eel. Oh, hold on. Bring me down to the hammerhead. Bonnet head. Excuse me. Bonnet head shark. Bonnet head. Huh? A coelacanth. Or do you pronounce it coelacanth? Either way, there's an archaic fish for you. There's something that's been around a long time. Nautilus. If we wanted any further clarification, there's a living one. Nautilus indeed. Bannerfish. Coelacanth. Yeah, after I said it one way, that started racing through my mind. That's not how you say it, is it? Coelacanth. Sounds more familiar. Okay, well, let's looking around. This area seems a bit more linear. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it. All the areas are kind of linear. They're contained. They have doors to exit. But this seems like a series of tunnels and platforms that open doors as opposed to a big open area. I hope this lights up after we open the door. I want to see that more clearly. Well, that one too. I don't want to ride a coelacanth. Hey, I think there's a giant squid in that picture. Like a giant squid to me. Coelacanth and maybe a great white. See if I can grab one of these. There we go. Hungry, hungry coelacanths. Hey, coelacanth, do a barrel roll. Whale shark is the spotted one. Sorry, we did ride one of those a few minutes ago. I'm glad you know all these. I mean, if you can pick them out, that's excellent. orca, an array. It does feel like we're exploring Atlantis. Like we might be in Atlantis. Lost underwater city. Control. Or at least subsistence. Focused on the ocean. Even more impressive than Goodwin. Ha 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 ha. There be whales. I thought it was gonna swallow me. Doing some wonderful camera work here. Do it again. Goblin sharks. What a great name. What did you just grab? A Humboldt squid. I was trying to grab a shark. We ended up with this tiny little squid. There we go. Now we got a goblin shark. All right, Cat. We'll see you later. Have an excellent day. The rest of your workout is good. Did you swim with the huge whales? Just did. Were you AFK for a minute, Prestige? What the heck are those? Those lantern? Those aren't lantern fish, are they? Must be getting deep. Home Terrace. That was wild. Swimming with the whales. That I liked better than the current, even though it was kind of on rails. They did some excellent camera work to make sure that you experienced the grandeur. Okay, so we keep getting fried, but to what end? Let's just keep swimming. Quieted. Some, but not all. Green leader, welcome back. That was one that was the same one. I think I saw a meditation statue up here. Are you trying to get yourself electrocuted? Yeah, and so much as I'm curious whether it's really possible. And we get zapped and proceed. We get zapped and proceed. So yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing that button to try and figure out what happens. Viperfish. There they are. They kind of have that same lantern appendage, but I don't think I know viperfish. Yeah, it was. It was. Goblin shark. Here's one of those Tomopteris. Oh yeah, we're deep. We are deep. Look at some of these creatures. We're very deep. Is that squid electrified? Is that why it was flickering like that? So, why did that beam just start projecting on its own? I wasn't... We're gonna have to find another ROV. I suspect we'll need another ROV. Big skeletons. Huge skeletons down here. Yeah, some fish have bioluminescence, especially down deep. In fact, the deeper you go, the more common it is, right? For bioluminescence. Anglerfish. We can get a good look at those. They've got teeth, don't they? Anglerfish? Yeah, they've got the teeth and the lantern. Can we get electrocuted 4 times at once? Besides being startling, I don't know that that does anything. Just appears to be startling. Hey, Mothra!
I have detected a
Mothra,
signal
welcome
embedded in the
aboard.
static.
Thank you for the follow. Glad to have you here. Open sesame. I wouldn't be too sure. I don't really have that impression, Snake, that the game was made with young kids in mind. Oh. If it was, I think it hides that well because it's... Nothing about it says childish to me. It's just not, by design, it is not complex. Beautifully simplistic in its very nature. Shark went through the door, Jay. You were looking down. Okay. A shark, a special shark, a great white, one from before, one that ate one of my ROVs. Oh yeah. Not the only one who's getting electrocuted. Okie dokie, Twixor. Have a good time with your friend. Friend from the Netherlands came to Norway. Not sure if you'll be here tomorrow, but you'll try. Take care all. Twixor, cheers to you. Thank you again for your awesome sub here today. Both of them. And I hope we catch you over the weekend. We're going to be starting Nier tomorrow, but we'll be playing Nier for the next week or so. So I don't think you'll miss too much. Have a good time with your friend, and we'll catch you later, Twixor. Hot Wheels, what's up? What's up? You're doing well. I finally got to check out some of your drawings that you had posted on Twitter. Good to see you, Hot Wheels. Right now I feel bad for letting this shark sit there in agony. If I help him, you think he'll eat me? Good shark. Are we going still deeper? Can I grab hold of a giant squid? That might not be safe. Ghidorah sharks aren't as dangerous as people think. They rarely attack humans, in fact. Be that as it may. Not sure I'd want to go swimming with a sometimes aggressive type shark. There's no grabbing on. Meditation stone. Flabby whalefish. Weird name. What's so flabby about them? Hatchet fish. Oh, cool. Do you see why they're called? Do you see the lower section? They do kind of look like a hatchet. Huh. Moon jellyfish. Viperfish again. Black scabbard. Those eyes. It's hard to direct which creature you move to. You're using the analog stick. I'm just flicking the stick in different directions. But it doesn't always go to what you want. Like, I want to see that fish, just that one, yeah. Blobfish. Prestige, you were supposed to sleep early. Day off tomorrow, but you gotta fix your sleep patterns. Hope you can. I don't want to keep you up. Giant squid. Oh. Okay, we're kind of going around in circles. Another murky area, another portal going back. Swim down. This is the area we won't be able to get to once the water rises. Or however that works. Sound right saying when the water rises, but that's what it appears to be. Prestige, how would you say we're doing on time and progress? We moved through more than half of it? Or have I gone at such a snail's pace that we haven't? Gidzor has to go to sleep. Tomorrow you need to work. Work with a new coworker. Catch you all later. All right, Gidzor, thanks for hanging out today. We'll catch you later. Hot Wheels, it was good to see you drawing. What are you? I'm very curious what you're using to do them. If you're using a particular sort of a assist tool or how you're doing those. I did comment on one of them. I thought one of them looked a lot like my. And the other one, I don't know why the other one reminded me of a Solarian, other than because we were recently playing Mass Effect. That's my excuse. But the one with eyes that didn't have, for some reason, that made me think of a Solarian, of all things. It was the big eyes. Maybe it was the big eyes. But I liked him. Hot Wheels, it was good to see you drawing. Try to swim up from here. We've been going deeper and deeper. We're nowhere near the surface. We do try to swim up. Oh, we get turned around. That's what that is. That's an out of bounds thing. When the little light comes out and it's scanner. That beam. Nope, you can't go there. That's just about perfect. Thank you, Prestige. About perfect. Doesn't just look abandoned and sunken. Look at the way this wall is breached. Like it was blown open. This is not just decay, everything has been destroyed here, and there's debris floating around. I assume it's been here a very long time. Who knows though? Maybe it's not so long. I don't know what the time frame is. Could be immediately after some calamity. What are those? Those aren't fish, are they? Those aren't real. Those are... It's gotta be tech. Something from down here, whatever here is. How are you breathing? Did the game ever say? It was not said. However, the art that we're finding, whatever the species is, humans or not, portrayed in the art, we are the same. So is it simply that we're wearing scuba gear? Or is there more to it? What race are we? Maybe we can breathe underwater. Maybe it's micro scuba gear. Don't know. Those don't look like bones. That looked fairly inorganic, what was shown inside the figure. It didn't look like bones. They looked like a metallic infrastructure. And no bubbles. Very good point. No bubbles. No bubbles. I hadn't thought of that. No bubbles. Maybe we're a cyborg. We're a machine. We're not breathing at all. If you knew that those pyramids electrocuted you, and then you saw this, You wouldn't move towards it. Sketchbook with a stylus. Hot Wheels, right on. Are you gonna do some more? It's a good thing there's no real consequence for being electrocuted here. Oh, chain reaction! I think if there were going to be consequences, Kim, we'd have seen him. There's our shark pal. Why would you do that? Well, there's our consequences. We're dead. Yeah, we seem to have lost our suit, and what we might have assumed was our flesh. Look at us now. Android it is. Not skin and bone, but cogs and gears. I feel like this might be a good place to take a break. Probably our last break, because if we've only got an hour and a half left. Yeah, let's take a break here. Something up. Maybe a short break. Okay, how about it? 1 song break, 5-minute break. I'll see you back here in 5. Cheers.